members. Welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And welcome to our trailer reaction for Across the Spiderverse. That's all you need to know. You know what it is. We've all been waiting for it. So here we go. Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse and go. Sony.
Yes, Sony. We know.
We know.
I can hear you being quiet, Mom.
I hope I didn't ice your game, man.
No one my age says those words in that order.
It's just hard to see my little man not being my little boy all the time.
Yeah.
Spider
For
stuff.
years I've been taking care of this little boy.
Just in the punch in the. Let's order 66 again.
Making sure he is loved. That he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be. He wants to go out into the
Still
world
my
and
favorite
do
shot.
great big things.
Not bad, kid.
Nice sketch.
And what I worry about most
I love you, Miles.
is they won't look out for you like us. Miles! Want to get out of here? Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me. Make sure he never forgets
Hi.
where
Oh
he
my
came
gosh.
from. And he never doubts that he is loved. And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there. You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think you are? Really?
He looks like Oscar.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Are we? Ooh, IMAX?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Might have to happen.
Okay. So I've watched this trailer already, and I've done some reading and research on it because
All right.
there's 865 million Spider-Man.
Spider people.
Spiders. So what do you think? I mean, we love the first one. Obviously, I'm wearing this is from No Way Home, but still.
Right. No, I mean, it looks good. I have no expectations other than it needs to be as good as the first one.
Fair. That's very fair.
I'm not into the spiderology, so there was a Spider-Man with a paper bag on his head, though.
So, somebody said today that that's from. You ever watched a movie and thought, like, this is just visually amazing, and I just love the way it looks, and the colors are amazing? Well, our friends over at Movie Palette have come up with these great pieces of art that you could put up on your wall to show your love of movies without really necessarily being overly dramatic about it. Think of a movie barcode kind of thing, where you can look at the colors and know what the movie is, but it's very, very subtle. If you know us, we are into Tron Legacy. The music and the lights and the color itself is just amazing. Just to give you an idea of what they have. Go to moviepalette.com, find your own personal favorite movie, your movie color palette, and have it hang on your wall. At checkout, put in Pop Culture 15 to get 15% off. Thank you, Movie Palette, for sponsoring this video. Link is in the description down below. And don't forget, use Pop Culture 15 at checkout to get 15% off your order. Is it from the game? Spider-Man game? Where Spider-Man goes into hiding, and so he does stuff
paper
with a paper bag in his head.
No one will
don't quote me
know.
on that. Please tell
How
me in the
could they
comments.
know?
Please be nice. New Rockstars. I watched their trailer reaction, and they're going to do a bunch of breakdown for it and kind of talk about all the different Spider-Man and where they are. But the PS4 game one is in there.
Nice.
The other Gwen and their daughter. So there's a timeline. It was a comic with a timeline where the collider doesn't happen, and they have children, and
Right.
they all become a spider family and stuff
Right.
like that.
Little spider babies.
Little spider babies. There's a Spider-Man directed traffic, but the big ones are 2099, who is the one that's chasing him with the claws at the kind of the end of the trailer.
Okay.
Miguel O'Hara, voiced by Oscar Isaac. That was set up in the post-credit scene.
Yeah. Yep.
In the previous one.
Yep.
And then Jessica Drew, who's Spider-Woman, who is the one who comes in the motorcycle with the big afro and stuff like that.
Okay.
Who is being voiced by Issa Rae. And she is she's a race swap, if I remember correctly, from the comic. I think that's that she's not black in the comic, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And they were going to do a live action Spider-Woman with like Olivia Munn was going to direct it or something. It was something like that. And so I don't know if that's still going forward, because I don't know what's going on with Sony and what they have big plans with the Spider-Verse, their version of the Spider-Verse. But it looks like the two of them are actually doing something to team up together.
Yeah.
But they are not they're coming across as the antagonist in this trailer, but they are not.
Okay.
Spot Man, I think is what they call him, who is a guy who can open dimensions with like just throwing dots on the wall and can jump through dimensions. And it kind of feels like maybe they're going to blame Miles for coming to this spider realm where they can all just chill and not have to be spider people. But
right, yeah, because you saw the like hexagon things like they have in the live action stuff where they're going across the
dimensions.
Dimensions, yeah. Timelines.
The MCU warp gates.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got some other way of putting it, but we're struggling with words. But it looks the part. And whenever Gwen shows up and Haley Steinfeld shows up, I'm happy. But it just I feel this is the lead up to the second one. This is going to be the 3-act prequel to the final
lead up to the third one.
The third movie.
Okay, you said the second one. I was
sorry,
confused.
This second one. Well, it is going to be. It's a 2-parter. This is the lead up to the second would be the third
movie.
Movie with 3 acts and 17 million spider people. Just math. But all of the spider people are all drawn in their own style.
Yeah. Well, I
and
mean, they did that in the last one.
There, a version of Vulture's in there and stuff. So,
yep.
Like we said, we're not super versed in the spider world. So if you have information for us, please be nice in the comments down below and let us know. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and follow us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Links in the description down below. And until next time, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and good night now.